you have miscarriage, you better wait for 1 year before trying again. Where are you rushing to? You have to wait for 1 year so your body will heal properly. It's just like pregnancy. Pregnancy is 9 months. At least you should wait for 9 months or a year, preferably, so your body will heal. It's just like you are pregnant now, and now you've given birth. So that's what miscarriage is. So when you miscarriage, you have to wait for a year before you get pregnant. How true is this statement? Anyway, let's hear what Nurse Miss Mary has to say. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Nurses Lecture Room YouTube channel. My name is Miss Mary, popularly known as a nurse with a difference, and I make learning easy and accessible for all my viewers. Today, I'm going to be debunking 7 myths about miscarriage. Those lies that you keep hearing on the internet about miscarriage. I'm going to be debunking them all today. But first of all, what is miscarriage? Miscarriage is a sudden loss of a pregnancy before 20 weeks. And some of the signs include bleeding and also pain, cramps. That is the common sign. But we are not here to talk about miscarriage in details. We are here to talk about the myths associated with miscarriage. So the first myth I would like to debunk is the fact that people believe miscarriage is not common. Miscarriage is common more than you can ever even imagine in your brain. Yeah, miscarriage is common. According to the US Department of Health and Human Services, it is estimated that between 10 to 15% of known pregnancy end up in miscarriage. So I want you to know that you are not alone in the 10 to 15% of women experience miscarriage during their pregnancy period. Then the second one is, when you have miscarriage the first time, there's a chance you will get another miscarriage. So when you have miscarriage, you keep on having miscarriage. That is a myth. Having miscarriage during the first time doesn't mean that you're going to have continuous miscarriage. Don't be carried away. Don't be deceived. That is not correct. Then the third myth I have to debunk is miscarriage is your fault. How is it your fault when you can't control it? Most of the causes of miscarriage is not something you can control. You hear people saying, you were having sex during the first trimester, that's why you had miscarriage. So other people will tell you were exercising too much, you were jogging too much, you were running too much. That is why you had miscarriage. Let me tell you something. The cause of miscarriage is not what you can control. It's beyond your control. So it's not your fault. So don't allow people deceive you. It might be as a result of some chromosomal abnormalities that stops the fetus from growing, or something just happened and it could not just grow again. The baby had to just go. Okay, so it's not your fault. You don't have to blame yourself continuously for the miscarriage you had. Then the fourth myth I have to debunk is when you have miscarriage is a sign that you're going to be infertile, is a sign of infertility. No. Miscarriage is not a sign of infertility. There are people that have had miscarriage first time, second time, the third time they were able to get pregnant and they were able to take their baby to term. Some people had miscarriage the first time, the second time they were able to take their baby to term. Though there is something known as the rhesus factor, but outside the rhesus factor, miscarriage is not a sign of infertility. Please and please, if the miscarriage is continuous and you are seeing it as a thing of concern, kindly speak with your doctor for guidance and proper management. Then the fifth myth I have to debunk is when you have miscarriage, you have to wait for a year to try again. Who told you that? That's a lie. You don't have to wait for a year. Even the World Health Organization said you should wait for 6 months. But most clinicians, they advise 3 months for you to try again in order for your body to heal properly. So if you have miscarriage, you don't need to wait for that long to get pregnant. I've seen some people that had miscarriage, they tried at the second month, they tried at the third month, and immediately they got pregnant and they were able to carry the baby to term. All right, your body does not need to heal for a full year before you try again. But it's advisable immediately after miscarriage for you to stay away from sex to avoid the increased chances of you getting down with infection. So that's just what is advisable for some time, for like 2 weeks, to stay away from sex so that it reduces infection and also allow your body to recuperate properly. All right, but that doesn't mean you should wait for 1 year to try again, 1 full year to try again. Then the sixth myth I have to debunk is for those that say miscarriage is caused by physical and emotional stress. Stress alone cannot cause miscarriage. Stress alone cannot cause miscarriage. Yes, during pregnancy, it's like pregnancy itself is stress. Like the whole process of carrying another human being in your body is a whole lot of work. So they just advise you to stay away from strenuous activities so you don't add more stress to the one that you're already battling with. But stress alone on its own does not cause miscarriage. All right. But stress coupled with depression and a lot of medical factors can result in preterm births. So don't get carried away by people that say, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Yes, don't lift up everything, don't do that. It's advisable during pregnancy. But there is no direct link between stress and miscarriage. So don't be misinformed. Then the last one I have to share with you is, when you have miscarriage, don't tell anyone. If you tell anyone, you will continuously have miscarriage. See, miscarriage, like, it's a traumatic experience. It's like you're losing a baby. It's like you're losing a life. Because this baby is already growing in your womb. You already have this excitement that, oh, in so months' time, I'll be expecting the baby. And all of a sudden, they tell you the life is gone. So feel free to share your concern with people that you feel they are going to listen to you. You can speak with your friends and family that are going to understand you. You can speak with some healthcare practitioner, okay? You are not alone in this. Don't feel sad. Don't feel sorry for yourself. You can try again, and definitely you are going to get pregnant, okay? If you have any concerns, please speak with your doctor, speak with your healthcare practitioner to provide useful guidance. But miscarriage is something that you can't really fight alone, that you need family and friends to support you when it's getting too much, okay? But you alone know those that you can talk to. So I can't tell you to narrate everything to everybody, but speak to your closest friend and relative, confide in them, get support, go out, try and cheer yourself up, and bounce back as soon as possible. All right. So anyway, thank you very much for staying tuned. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to share with a friend if you got value. For all my returning subscribers, this is Nurse Messi Mary saying thank you. Bye, and see you in our next video.